We are back with more My Southern Home, and I'm here with Jimmy McKinney with J&R Construction. And Jimmy, this is a completely different space than what it looked like before.
Yeah, the clients, we work through the design process. So all of our clients, we go through the design process, then we go into production. But through the design, that you'll see in the befores, the shower used to be on this side of the bathroom, and you had this huge tub, deck, whirlpool tub that a lot of the houses in the 80s have. And so we took that out and just really opened up the space and moved some things around, and it really just flows a lot better for them now.
Well, I love that the homeowner had very specific goals, and you were able to fit everything into the existing footprint just by moving things around.
Yeah, they wanted a bigger shower, and they just didn't want that huge tub deck area, but they still wanted a tub and a shower. They wanted to get two vanities, and sometimes we can't put those side by side, so we put one vanity where the shower used to be. The commode we kept in the same place, so that was great. And then they also wanted a little bit larger door coming into the space, so we were able to give them a double French door with some frosted glass, still give that privacy.
Well, one of the great things, Jimmy, about working with experts like yourself is you can walk into the room and see the vision of what it can be, which someone that's not in the design world is not able to do.
Right. Well, and even sometimes through the process, we may not see exactly what it's going to look like even when we see it. And that's why we have in-house designers, and we have computer software that we can draw it up, talk through with our clients. And it's really a team approach. We want to work with our clients to get their input, get our input. At the end of the day, we say if you want a pink bathroom, we'll give you a pink bathroom, but we'll give you our input and guidance along the way too. So
I'm sure you're getting rid of a lot of those pink bathrooms.
We are. The pinks and blues are going away, but yeah, so these bring in a lot of grays and blues and whites are real popular right now.
So tell me about the process, because you guys have a very unique structure to your business.
Yeah, so communication and hand-holding is kind of what sets us apart from others, I would say. So we go through the design process at first and walk you through, sometimes that can take a couple months of going through all the detailed measurements of every nook and cranny. So we put that into our computer program, and we can come up with a couple different designs. Then we go through selection, so you go with a designer making all the selections. So picking things out as on the design side. So we know exactly what faucet you're going to get, what tile you're going to get, what cabinet, so on and so forth. Then we pull all that together, and at the end you have a final product, final design, everything that you want, and you see it even in 3D and the colors and everything before we even start construction.
Well, that's a really neat aspect, and people are used to seeing that on the HGTV shows, how they have those 3D graphics and that type of thing. So to be able to see that real life for your space is really cool.
Yeah, we always reference that because people watch that show and stuff, and but we've been doing that long before they were. It was a big, out there in public. So, but we also we have an online communication portal with our clients that links them into communication, the schedule, so they see everything once production starts from day one, demolition, and every step in between, all the way through. We've had clients that live in other states while we're doing work here, and they still feel like they're with the project because we're communication and schedules.
Well, communication is so important when you're dealing with any type of remodel, especially in this day and age when you have issues with getting supplies and you're dealing with different contractors, and there's layers to a project and there's things that have to be in certain orders.
Yeah, so that's why you can see all those steps in between, and we link our trade partners into that schedule as well, so we can get them, so we're on their schedule way ahead of time and those things. And what we do through the production process before we start, we have several pre-construction meetings with the client. So we have a pre-construction checklist that's 3 pages long that we're going through expectations, how we're going to get in the house, where we're going to set up floor protection, dust protection. We talk about kids, pets, hours of work, what communication is going to be in person, what's going to be on the phone, what's going to be online. So all those things. So it's a whole lot that goes into a project to just see, the end result of just redoing a bathroom.
Well, and it's so beautiful that you do that, because I work in the construction realm, so I know what to expect when my home is being remodeled. But if you've never done a project like this, it can be a little overwhelming.
It can. And I'd say a good percentage of our clients, this is their first project that they've been through. So we do a lot of even video tutorials of our design process, our production process. We send out 3 videos ahead of time before we even come for the first appointment. It talks about who we are and what to expect during your remodel. Because think about a kitchen remodel too. You're going to tear out your kitchen, so where are you going to cook, where are you going to eat, all those things. So we've got to talk through a lot of that. So we become part of the family, and we're part of the process.
So you've been in this business for 18 years. How did you get started?
Well, so I started when I was about 10 years old, so that was 30 some years ago. But my grandfather, great-grandfather did some sawmills and handcrafted woodworking in Eastern Kentucky, and then I started kind of part-time in the mid-90s, and then started full-time in 2003, and so it's always been in my blood, I guess.
Well, Jimmy, you can tell that you've been doing it for a long time, and this space is so beautiful. Thank you for allowing us to be here today.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you guys for watching. And each project is different, and there's not every project goes smooth, but it's the contractor and the communication is a big part of that. And we stand behind what we do with 5-year and 10-year warranties with our work.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more of My Southern Home in just a moment.